Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this year's iteration of the Linkages Health and Wellness Conference. As we have been hearing this morning, health and wellness is one of the opportunities we have to separate ourselves from the other tourism destinations in our region. And one of the strengths of health and wellness is the opportunity to deliver a high-price, high-value service. An important part of being able to deliver a high-price, high-value service is to ensure that the staff delivering these services are very, very properly trained, very, very, very well certified, and that these services and standards are internationally benchmarked. And that is what we do at the Tourism Enhancement Fund through the division, the Jamaica Center of Tourism Innovation. Next slide, please. The Ministry of Tourism, led by the Honorable Edmund Bartlett, has put into place a 5-point plan for sustainable tourism development. And one of the pillars of that strategy is human capital development. That is our job at the JCTI, to facilitate human capital development in the tourism sector in particular. One of the major goals is to ensure that the persons specifically working in the tourism industry are certified. And of course, spa supervisors constitute a critical group of tourism workers, and the focus of this conference being health and wellness, we thought it would be a good idea to come here and talk a little bit about certification and how the JCTI can help. Now, what does the JCTI do? The first thing we do is that we identify internationally benchmarked certifying bodies and invite them to collaborate with us. We collect and submit the applications for certification to these bodies. Now, let me be clear, everybody who applies is not accepted because these certification bodies have specific criteria which have to be met because their reputation is on the line. The second thing we do is that we order and distribute material. The training materials, which the candidates must go through, are produced by these certifying bodies, and we have to use this material and pass these exams at a fairly high clip. The pass mark is 70%, and so getting and using this material is critical. The next thing we do is that we provide tutors. The persons who help and guide you through this certification process have themselves to be certified. And so we ensure that you have certified persons to help you pass this test. Then we must proctor examinations. These examinations are, well, in the last few months, since we have all of us been struggling with the coronavirus pandemic, we have learned to put most of these programs online, and so certification is now possible online or in person. But these exam results must be submitted and the results received, and then the distribution of certificates to successful candidates. And of course, if you're not yourself successful, we will facilitate resits. Now, it is very possible for you to go ahead and do this on your own, but I assure you it will cost you much more than we charge you, and you will not have the additional technical support that we offer. So who offers certification as a spa supervisor? It is a joint project between the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute and the International Spa Association Foundation, ISPA. You would have heard ISPA mentioned by one or two of the other presenters who talked about the fact that they are the leading organization around the world that collects information about spas. in respect of organizational development, customer requirements, customer demands, et cetera, et cetera. Who is eligible to be a candidate for SPA certification? The individuals who are eligible must be supervisors. This is not an entry-level activity. This is an attempt to ensure that the persons from the supervisory level upwards are certified. And so we want to ensure that candidates who are submitting applications are currently supervisors, deputy supervisors, assistant supervisors, or acting supervisors. In fact, if you're an acting supervisor and you will not be appointed an assistant supervisor within a specific time, you will not receive your certificate, because this certificate is for persons who are at the level of supervisor. You must supervise at least 2 persons. I think that's fairly clear. And finally, your supervisory responsibilities must constitute at least 20% of your work. So before I go on, let me introduce you to 2 of our partners. One, Mr. C.C. Novella, who is the Managing Director for the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institution in our region. And the second one is Mr. Patrick Huey, who is the chairman of ISPA. And there's a little interesting thing you will learn about Mr. Huey in a minute. So we meet first Mr. Novello.
Greetings. My name is C.C. Novello. I am the Managing Director for the Caribbean for the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute, AHLEI. It's an honor for me to be here today with you. And I want to thank very much the office of Ms. Carol Rose Brown at the Jamaica Center of Tourism Innovation for inviting me at this amazing SPA and Wellness Conference, virtual conference. Today I want to talk to you about supervision and what does it take to be a great supervisor, a certified hospitality supervisor. We believe it takes 9 traits to dominate to be a great supervisor. And they are, number 1, supervision. Number 2, leadership. Number 3, time management. Number 4, effective communication. Number 5, problem solving and conflict resolution. Number 6, orientation and training. Number 7, motivation and team building. Number 8, staffing and scheduling. And number 9, improving employee performance. The great news is that we have managed to package all this information in 9 modules. 9 straightforward, very, very easy to follow modules that you'll be able to study, dominate, master, and once you have the prerequisites for the CHS, take the exam. If you pass the exam, you'll be granted with the Certified Hospitality Supervisor certification. I want to congratulate you on your path of the amazing management career in the SPA and wellness industry. I want to wish you best of luck, and please stay safe. Thank you very much.
And now we hear from Mr. Huey from ISPA.
Wagwan, Jamaica. My name is Patrick Huey. I'm your ISPA board chairman. I also work for Montage International, serving as their vice president of spa and retail. And in my former life, I was the corporate spa director for Sandals Resorts International, which explains why my patois is not so great, even though I do feel like Jamaica is my second home. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for the fantastic work that you're doing on the ground there in Jamaica to keep our industry moving forward and opened during these global pandemic times that we are living through. And the CSS program is a great way to continue to give you skills to reinforce what you're currently building upon there in Jamaica. So, ISPA's Certified Spa Supervisor Program, offered in partnership with the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute, is an excellent way for spa leaders to take an important step in their careers. For those interested in spa management careers and current spa supervisors who want to reinforce and expand their professional skill set, CSS is an ideal program. The Supervisory Skill Builders Workbook Series prepares eligible candidates to pass the CSS exam by presenting a case study approach to building supervisory skills, which include understanding your role as a supervisor, conducting orientation and training, conflict resolution, team building, staffing and scheduling, and improving employee performance, among many, many others. Continuing education is essential to our industry, now so more than ever, and effective leadership will be critical as spas around the world continue to recover from the current global crisis. That's why we at iSpa are so pleased to be able to offer this program to so many dedicated spa professionals as yourself. On behalf of iSpa, I'd like to say thank you for coming together to grow as individuals and professionals in support of our wonderful, wonderful spa industry. At iSpa, we like to say that we're stronger together, and events like these illustrate just how true that actually really is. iSpa represents spas in more than 70 countries around the world, and our members receive a wide range of benefits, including access to our vital industry research, like our Big Five that we release every year at conference, educational resources, networking and promotional opportunities, and priority pricing and access to our annual iSpa conference and expo, which I love to attend every year. Your event hosts have been provided with a full member benefits guide to share with you, which includes iSpa's website and contact information. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any additional questions. I want to say thank you to you guys because I've lived in Jamaica. I know how challenging it can be to run a business there, and you guys are doing fantastic, amazing work to keep our industry going and to welcome those guests who are coming to your shores on a daily basis. I know the work you do there is meaningful and impactful, and I think about my time in Jamaica often with such joy and such happiness. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of your conference.
Okay, so there are a couple of things that were said that I just want to repeat for emphasis. These credentials are internationally benchmarked. That is to say, anywhere in the world you go and you show this credential, they know what it is. And that is our goal at JCTI, to ensure that whatever certification we offer is internationally benchmarked and will carry you to the right place when you present it. As a special offer for the Linkages Health and Wellness Conference, there are two special opportunities that we want to offer the persons who are registered or who are attending this conference. iSpa is offering a one-year membership to their iSpa Foundation. This membership is very valuable. It's worth somewhere in the region of $600 to $700 US. And what it is as Mr. Huey mentioned, access to their database, access to their job opportunity rosters, access to their annual convention and conference, and also access to upgrading materials and training opportunities that they offer. All the persons who are registered at the conference, either in person or online, will be part of a draw, and the company or individual emerging will have this one-year membership from iSpa. Next slide, please. In addition, because we want to encourage as many people to sign up for certification as possible, we invite persons in the industry who are supervisors or above to submit an application. The applications are available online. And of course, if you write into the Linkages Network through their web portal, we will get your application, we get your request, and the applications are also online. To the first 20 persons whose applications are accepted, you will have this certification available free of cost. For the other persons, the cost will be 10,000 Jamaican dollars, which is less than a third of the actual price of the certification booklet alone. So we think it's a great deal, and we want to encourage as many of you as really want to improve your professional skills and give yourself a leg up as you move forward in your career to get certified. So please let us hear from you and enjoy the rest of your conference. Thank you. Are there any questions from our online viewers or persons in our hall? Not today? Okay, thank you.